Shalom, shalom, Akim, it's your brother here, Yakanan. First and foremost, I would like to give all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashim Yahweh Shai, Bahashim Wakakwadash, Barakathum, and double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who rule well and that taught me this truth. And salutations out there to the hopeful elect, the brothers that are putting in this work diligently, sincerely, and truthfully. To you, I like to say shalom, okay? Just a quick transit. All right, heading always on the move, man. I know I'm always doing videos in the car, but I'm just a busy man. I'm always on the move, always on the go. But this lesson was inspired by a lesson I seen from the brother, man. It was very informative, very educational, and I appreciate it. It was about, learning to suffer. Even when you're wrong, even when you're right, we got to still learn to suffer, man. We can't be so hell-bent on always being right, man. All right? Sometimes we're going to have to suffer when we are right, man. That's just what it is in this world and in this walk and in this truth. And a prime example is Yahweh Shai, man. All right? When Yahweh Shai was walking the earth and John and Matthew, all right, he was walking around and he was telling everybody that he was a son of man and that the Lord had sent him, all right? And he was right. But he had to suffer because he was right. Because they was calling him a false prophet, and they was doubting him, saying, "Oh, you ain't the son of the man. You ain't the son of God, and you ain't this." And he was telling them, like, "Look, I'm not gonna lie to you. The Lord sent me, And he just kept telling them kind of the same thing, like, "Look, the Lord sent me. I am Him. I am my Father, but my Father is greater." Along them lines, the Lord was walking the earth, man. He was right. The Lord was right. He was a righteous man. He was perfect, but he had to suffer. All right. And just because the Lord was right, he didn't boast about it, man. The Lord wasn't bragging about him being right. The Lord wasn't shitting on people about him being right. Okay. The Lord walked humbly. The Lord walked meekful. The Lord walked, humbly. He wasn't out there fucking mad at the people because they didn't believe in him. All right. Even when they wanted the Lord to be king, he ran to the mountains because he knew it wasn't that time, man. All right. And they delivered the Lord up until death. Really, it was our people that wanted him dead, but it was the Romans, the Edomites, that carried it out. Okay. But our people was hating on the Lord when he was on the scene. All right. So how much more us? And we walking in that same spirit. We walking in that same image as Yahweh Shai. We trying to be just like Yahweh Shai. Yeah, we're not going to be able to be on that level, but we can try our best to try to do the things and reciprocate the things that he walked. The Lord laid the blueprint down. He laid how to act, how to walk, how to think, how to treat people on this earth. All right? Especially when you have this knowledge, man. The Lord gave us the keys. Use the keys or lose the keys. Okay? The Lord gave us the truth, the sound doctrine, the names. All right, like Amos, was it 3 and 7, 3 and 3, one of those where it says he revealed the secrets unto the prophets. The Lord revealed us the secrets. All right, with great power comes great responsibility. Okay, if it were not so, the Lord wouldn't have revealed us these things. And only time's gonna tell if we are of those men. Okay, but the Lord in Matthew and in John is a prime example. Heck, even Luke, we read in Luke right now. It's a prime example of how to be. How to conduct yourself in this world among the people that are going to hate you. The Lord even told you, if the world hates you, know that they hated me first. Okay? And that's real, man. All right? So don't be ashamed that the world hates you. The Lord wasn't ashamed that the world hated him. The Lord knew that the world was going to hate him. And we have to understand the world's going to hate us as well, too. Because we're coming in that same spirit. We're coming in that same vibration. All right? The Lord was in a wicked world. All right, and we're in an even more wicked world than when the Lord walked. This is all them worlds combined. Sodom and Egypt and Rome all into one. Okay? So don't be discouraged, Akim, because you're crucified for being right. Be prepared to be crucified for being right. Okay? We're going to be crucified for believing in the name. For believing in Yahweh Shai. We're going to be crucified for preaching the truth. Don't be discouraged. Don't be let down. Don't feel like you failed. Don't feel like you're not doing the right thing. All right? Chances are when you're not following the crowd or you're not doing what everybody's doing, you're doing the right thing. That's why the scriptures say, follow not a multitude to do evil. Okay? And everybody in this world is monkey see, monkey do. Everybody's following everybody. Okay? Everybody's following everybody. Okay? Just look at the music industry. Okay? Just look at the people on social media. Everybody wants to be seen. Everybody wants to be heard. Everybody has an opinion, but nobody's actually speaking the truth. Everybody is saying something, but very few actually have a real voice. Okay? Very few are actually saying things that are going to deliver your soul. The mass majority are saying things that are going to get you destroyed and killed by the Lord. Very few men are saying things and preaching things that are going to deliver your spirit. Okay? And you have to have the discernment to be able to distinguish between the two. The Lord got to give you that discernment, man. All right? Yahweh Shai knew. If you don't know, man, you better pray that the Lord reveal who those men truly are. That the Lord reveal what this doctrine truly entails. Because in order to know the truth, you have to follow the men of the Lord. Because the Lord speaks through his prophets, as the scriptures say. All right? So prepare to suffer for righteousness' sake. All right? And that should be a clear indicator that what we on is the truth. If they're going to try to force you to denounce the truth, to denounce the name of Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai, that's a clear way to let you know that you're doing the right thing, man. Because why would they care so much? If you was speaking about Jesus and you was about Buddhism and you was worshiping Allah and all this other bullshit, fake gods and powers, they wouldn't be so hell-bent on having you denounce that. But because we come in the true power of the God of Israel, the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, they want us to denounce our power because they know with that power lies salvation. And they don't want us to be delivered. The heathen, that is, the Edomites that rule this world, the elites, they want you to be in the same boat that they're in because they know that they're damned for damnation. They're damned for destruction. And it's only a matter of time. So they want you to believe in the same bullshit that they preach, knowing that what they know and what they say isn't true. They're telling a whole bunch of lies because they can, because they actually know the truth. In order to tell a lie, you must know the truth. Okay? So I can be strong, man. And understand that you will be persecuted for righteousness' sake. Okay? So with that, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, B'Hashem, Yahweh Shai, B'Hashem Akakwadash, Rakathum, and double honors to the elders and apostles of the great millstone who rule well and that taught me this truth. And salutations out there to the hopeful elect, the brothers that are putting this work diligently, sincerely, and truthfully. To you, I like to say, Shalom.